sorry the video's a bit late today. Kind of went to a Trivium concert last night, which was fucking awesome, and then I just woke up like an hour and a half ago, so sue me, whatever. Anyways, hey guys, as well, we got a match here today against Mootypwns, aka Alina, aka that one woman who does stuff and things. So, yeah, she wanted to know you match. I was like, sure, why not? So, grabbed that team with the Scarf Scizor, or the one variation of it that has Celebi, Heatran, and all that shit right there. She's looking like she's got a pretty standard sand team. The only thing that's odd on it is that Shaman, but I mean, it works, so nothing to really complain about. I mean, it works fine in OU, so there's no reason to really say anything about it. Oh my god, I have a text. But anyways, yeah, potential threats from her side of the field. I'm looking at, Shaman's gonna be a little bit annoying just because, it can hit all my guys for neutral damage at the very least. Or if it has Earth Power, that is, but otherwise, Landorus is always just an annoying dude in general. I mean, looking at my team, a lot of dudes are hit by a lot of that shit, so, keep getting fucking text. And, yeah. So, and then Terrakion will also be a little bit annoying because it's Terrakion. So, Landorus and Terrakion, if I can get those out of the way, should have an easy time with the rest of our team. And then Skarmory also I gotta watch for because I only got two guys that can hit it really hard. Otherwise, I'm gonna be fucked against it. So, potential leads. I'm thinking she might just want to lead off with T-Tar. And all of her dudes are hit from Landorus with some form of neutral damage. So I figure Landorus should work. So that's what I'm going to do. But she's actually going to lead off with her own Landorus. I don't know what she was predicting, but I can't stay in here. I don't want to take an HP Ice. I don't have HP Ice to hit her back. And I don't want to risk her being Scarfed. So I'm just going to go to Swampert in case she wants to HP Ice. But she also fears the HP Ice from my end. So she's going to go out to her Skarmory, and I'm like, okay, well, I can get rocks up here, and I can start scalding the Skarmory after that if I really want. She does get up some spikes, which is pretty stupid, but you know what? I'll live with it. So she gets up more spikes. Just going to scald her, because that'll do some damage. Don't get the burn, unfortunately, but, you know, I'll figure it out later, because otherwise, like I said, Skarmory's going to be a little bit of a pain, but just going to go for another scald. She's going to go out to her Shaman, and that is probably going to take it pretty well, and, you know, it does, and I don't get the burn, which is kind of unfortunate, because, knows, but, I'd like to get as much extra damage as I can on Shaman, but can't, so, oh well. Beginning out to Latios, she actually gets her Air Slash, predicting me to go out to, I guess, Celebi, but not the case since I brought out Latios, and I'm just going to predict her switch out to anything and go for Trick, because I figure most of her guys will not appreciate a Choice Scarf that will want to come in on Latios, which happens to be T-Tar, so get the trick off on that, and now she has a Choice Scarf, but then I find out she has a Chople Berry, so I'm kind of wary of the pursuit, but at the same time, I think she might not go for it, so I'm just going to switch out to Landorus, who I know can take a Crunch, plus there's a chance she might go for Stealth Rocks, so that can work out on my end, and she does go for Rocks, so that works. So here, I'm like, I know she might go out to Skarmory, and I could probably 2K over the Stone Edge, but I'm just going to say fuck it and U-turn out to something that can take it on a little bit better, or if she decides to randomly stay in the Scout, that works too. So I go to Heatran, who can Fire Blast this thing to death, and I really don't want to predict at this point, because I know that she could also predict me to go for something, so I'm just like, fuck it, let's just go for Fire Blast. Should do well, it will take it out, and anything else that wants to come in, I am Life Orb, so it should do a little bit to it, and then anything besides Terrakion, I can easily, you know, hit with another move anyways, so it's not that huge a deal, but she does go to Jellicent, so I'm going to be able to hit that with an HP Grass next turn, and, you know, hopefully take it out. Judging by the Fire Blast damage, I'll at least do a lot, and then I'm thinking maybe she'll overpredict and predict me to switch out, but she decides to just go straight for Scald, which will do a lot to Heatran, but fortunately for me, I do live with 16, so I can take her out next turn with a Dragon Pulse, just in case she wants to switch out to something else, predicting an HP Grass, so I can hit something else with a decent move. But Dragon Pulse will take her out, but I will get taken out myself because of my Life Orb, so that does kind of suck because I lose Heatran, but Skarmory's at a low amount of health, so I shouldn't have to worry about Skarmory too incredibly much right now. But she does go back into said Skarmory, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll just Surf. It'll hit all of her guys now, and if she decides to bring in Shaman, I can hit that with a Draco, so it's not too huge of a deal. But she goes at T-Tar. Surf should still do a little bit, even if it's got a Sandstorm boost. Does, but I get a crit, so that kind of sucks on her end. But just going to go for another one to take her out, because I know hacks happens, so when it happens, you just got to move the fuck on and just kill her. But if she didn't get critted, I probably would have just switched out to something else because I know I could have taken a hit or something. I don't know. Point is, now she goes for Rock Slide on the Latios and takes me out, and that's fine and dandy. But that does tell me that she has Choice Scarf, so I can go out to Landers, who I know can easily take it. Go for Hammer Arm, because it should hit all of her guys as far as I know, except for own Landers, but I don't think she's going to want to go out to that, because I don't really know why, honestly enough. But she goes into Skarmory to try and take on the Landers, I guess predicting Earthquake, but no, I got Hammer Arm, so just going to kill that Skarmory off with Choice Expanded Hammer Arm, which didn't do as much as I would have liked, but, you know, that's how it goes. But now she's going to bring in Shaman. I don't want to let Landers take another hit, because that's going to be my main check against her Terrakion. So, going to bring in Scizor, because I know I should be able to take any hit. I'm thinking she's not going to bring my switch out to Scizor, so figure I should just be able to take that. And she does go for Seed Flyer, take it. And now I can just go for Scarf to U-turn, but she's probably just expecting me to be a normal Scizor and just take it. By take it, I mean take an HP Fire and die. But no, I'm Scarfed. And here I kind of make a dumb play by going out to Celebi. I should have gone to Landers, but for some reason I was also fearing, I don't know, just any move in general. But judging by how her Shaman's been played, there's a way to tell it has rest. So really going out to Celebi was kind of stupid. Because then, now, after I take that HP Fire, she's going to go for rest and get all the way back up to full, which means that Shaman's going to be a huge pain to deal with. I could have gone to Landers, solved the problem right there, and it would have been gone and dead, and I would have been in a good spot. But now, I got to deal with this Shaman, which is fucking stupid. So, yeah, go for HP Fire, though. It does a little bit, and, yeah, so that's kind of a thing. But here, I thought she might want to go to Terrakion, just in case I randomly had HP Ice for some reason. So I decided to go for Thunder Wave, but she does go out to Landers, who can take a Thunder Wave, which is like, shit, I should have gone for Giga Drain. Not too huge of a deal, though, as you'll see later, but it's still, like, whatever. But I'm just going to leave Celebi to die, because I'm figuring it's not going to be the most useful thing in the world. Let's just let it die. And, you know, we'll take it from there. So she's going to go out to her Terrakion, and I'm like, okay, well, I think I have Swampert. Yep, still Swampert, so I can go into that. And I decided to predict her switch out to the Shaman, and just go for the Ice Beam to try and just get as much damage as possible on it, because that's the best idea I really have. And she does go out to Shaman, Ice Beam pegs it, and then I get the freeze on it, which is pretty funny as a matter of fact, but it is still pretty shitty at the same time, so I am sorry, but I also gotta laugh at the same time. So, yeah, it's not gonna appreciate it, and she's gonna switch right out because she wants to heal it, and I do predict the switch out, I believe, or I don't. No, I don't predict it out. I just go for Ice Beam right off the bat. But if I didn't get that freeze, I could have just gone out to Scizor, either let that die, or maybe take a hit, and then, I don't know, I would have liked Swampert for both Landers and the Terrakion, so really letting Swampert get that freeze kind of messed up my plans a little bit. It's a weird thought process, but the point is, I take out Terrakion now, and now she's going to be able to bring back in Shaman. I don't really want to save Swampert at this point, because I figure an Earthquake will still kill Swampert at what it's at, so I figured let's just let Swampert go. Probably my best move, so let's just do it. And does obviously take me out. And so at this point, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, Bullet Punch will easily take this thing out. And Landers, I know I can't kill with a Bullet Punch anyway, so Scizor, I'm just going to have to bring it in, let Bullet Punch kill the Shaman, and then just do as much damage as possible onto the Landers, and then hope that her Landers is choiced in a way that my Landers can beat her, or I gotta win any potential speed tie. So that's kind of the thing going there. So go for Bullet Punch, just to get some damage off on the Landers. Looks like it'll be almost a 2 KO, but I die from Earthquake, so that's kind of what's going to happen. But looks like she might be choice, so I'm like, alright, Landers, please win. But she told me she was extra belt, so I was like, alright, speed tie. Damn it, I lost the speed tie. Well, that's game, I guess. Well, yeah. No, actually it isn't, because she forgot to change her hidden power type, so it was dark. And I get to hit her with a Stone Edge to take her out, so that is the match. So GG, Alina. That Hax was fucking stupid, I will admit that, but... And also that ending Landorus was funny as fuck. Just to laugh at her while we were in a Skype call was amazing. But that was still a good match, besides the hacks and the random hidden power fuck up at the end. So, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll be part up later, all the usual shit, blah, 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 etc., etc. Recommend sub, and later, guys.